911, what's your emergency?
The following content is graphic, emotional, and includes dark humor that may not be suitable for all listeners. Discretion is advised. These stories are based on real-life EMS, military, and healthcare experiences. Calls are real, providers are real, names and details have been changed to protect privacy. They may be disturbing to some and are definitely inappropriate for HR department. Any medical or mental health discussion is personal experience, not protocol. Use your damn brain. Follow your local guidelines, and when in doubt, call med control. If you're struggling, don't do it alone. Talk to someone, a coworker, a friend, a therapist, or hell, reach out to me. I'll answer. Need help right now? Text or call 988 or visit 988lifeline.org.
We have a large population of people who are uninsured and undoctored, how many of your patients, like what percentage of your hospital, your pre-hospital patients have a PCP that they can go to, because many people simply don't have that. And so if you as a pre-hospital provider said, okay, this is not this ER visit, this EMS transportation is clinically unjustified. Go to your PCP tomorrow morning. Our system doesn't support that. So because you say go to your PCP to somebody who doesn't have a PCP, where are they going to go? And even somebody who does have a PCP, like I have a primary, but she has limited walk-in availability. So if I got sick today and I tried to see her tomorrow, I might not be able to see her until what's today? Today's June 8th. I might not be able to see her until June 17th because that's how her schedule is. And maybe I could see one of her colleagues, which I'll take it if I need it. But, go see your PCP isn't real advice for many people. And a lot of times, people are discharged from the ER with advice to go see their PCP, but many people just don't have it. Or many people are in employment situations where, their work hours are the same hours as my work hours in the clinic. And if they don't go to work, they can't put food on the table. They can't keep their lights on. You know, a person with children, that person blows through their sick days in the early part of the school year. Who's got the flu? Who needs to get vaccines? Who's got a toothache or a dentist appointment of their children? So when it comes to them as parents being sick, or if they've got aging parents who they got to take to the cardiologist and who they got to take to the geriatrician, they can't even use their sick days on their own selves. So the whole advice, go see your PCP. With what time? How am I going to pay my bills if I have to take off half a morning or a whole day to manage my own medical needs? We just don't have that kind of system.
Very true. And it kind of falls back on that. This kind of piggybacks off that in the end as well. We always hear about the nurses who go to prison, the medics who lose their license, and the person who's always close to the incidents. But we rarely ask ourselves, why did it happen? Was it they were tired? Was it they were just a unit short, like you're saying? Was it the system built that way, pretty much like we just described? Or, who's made these decisions? Why does accountability have to stop with the worker, in your opinion, as well on this? And even on that side of things, like you said, we don't all get to call out sick because we have sick days that we've used because we have families, and then the accountability falls back on us because we're burned out. We're so tired that we just can't do it. Why is it that we're all accountable as the worker in the end, do you think?
Because it's the easy answer.
I like that. If you think it's too heavy to say it anyway. It beats a eulogy. You don't have to apologize for surviving however you can. You're not the reason things are heavy. You're the reason they're still moving. Need support right now? Reach out to me. Reach out to somebody. Text or call 988 or visit 988lifeline.org. You're not alone. Not in this job. Not in this fight. Want to share your story or connect? Visit critical-run.com or message the Facebook page, Dispatched and Dysfunctional. We're building this for you, for them, for all of us.